Hello, my fam. Group hug. I love you, and I've missed you. I feel like it's been far too long since I've made a general update vlog on how I'm doing, my kids, my mom, #life. I've been really busy lately, just living and going on trips with my family. This past weekend, we were in Central California, exploring the coast and the inland area from Cambria to Morro Bay to Paso Robles. And the weekend before that, we were in Big Bear. Next year, I want to take advantage of the 3 Mondays that my kids have off from school, but I've got to plan the trips better. I want to do 2 trips, but have it not be back to back because I am so exhausted this week in the best way. I'm exhausted, and the 2 biggest feelings that I have right now are gratitude and guilt. I feel so guilty that I've been having a great time. Does that make sense to anybody? I feel guilty and paranoid. Did I have too good of a time? Should I not have spent all that money going away? And then I gotta snap out of it and keep myself in check, because it's not like I was staying in fancy hotels. I rented Airbnbs in both Big Bear and in the Central Coast. I actually stayed in this town called Los Osos, Baywood, which was about a 45-minute drive to Hearst Castle. Everything in that area was a bit of a drive, but I don't mind. I like driving. It gives me something to do when I'm in the car. And there was no traffic up there. And it's so beautiful and scenic. So that was fine. This has been a year of exploration, because I didn't go on these many trips last year. And I'm going away for spring break as well. And I just want to see how this feels and how it is for my family. I know that my kids loved it. And it's so funny what they loved the most. The food, the dessert, the ice cream, the cookies. For me, the memories and the newness of it all was really special to me. And allowing myself to indulge and have fun and not worry about working out or this or that, the other, not worrying about, oh, it's Friday or Sunday, I should post this video or that video. I didn't post videos while I was gone because not everything is a video, and that all takes time. But yeah, my son's birthday just happened. The big birthday party is coming up. And he lost his first tooth. Major milestone. It's wild, the timing of it all, because I had made an appointment for the dentist because I noticed that his tooth was coming in the back. But the other tooth, the baby tooth, was still there. So I thought, maybe he needs to have it pulled. I was just concerned that the tooth was starting to grow and he still had the tooth on top. But the tooth went out and I didn't have to go to the dentist after all. So I was like, free afternoon. But my son is great. He could not have behaved better during both of our trips. In fact, he went above and beyond, I've got to say. He was a great listener. And when we were in Cambria on the beach, we were at this special beach called Moonstone Beach, where they have all of these precious gems, little special beach rocks or stones, whatever you want to call them. And my son and I went picking for them. And my daughter wasn't that interested in doing that, Mia. But then later, my son shared a bunch of his stones with Mia, unprompted. His love for his sister and his ability to share of his own heart and good-naturedness just warmed my heart like this sunshine is warming me right now. So that was great. Mia, on the other hand, tried my patience. Tried my patience. She was really good at Big Bear, but this past weekend, she just was not listening. And it made me want to pull my hair out, which I'm really self-conscious about my hair right now. It's in this weird, awkward phase where all of the implanted hair has fallen out and it won't start growing for about 4 months. And full growth won't be reached until about 1.5 years after my procedure. So April 2020, April 2020. God, I'm forgetting the years and the months and all of that. But it doesn't look too bad. Hearst Castle was amazing. I just expected it to be, some fancy mansion, but it was a straight up palace. And I've seen fancy things before, but what I loved about it was how much history was in this hilltop expanse. William Randolph Hearst loved Europe so much that he built his palace from Europe, from remnants of churches and cities all over Europe. After World War I, as a way to recover from the war, churches and cities sold a bunch of their roofs or fireplaces or whatever, and all of that was there in Hearst Castle. Maite was wonderful for the most part. She had a bit of a cold while we were there, which if you watched my mom was saying that she noticed Maite coughing when we went to this church, the mission in San Miguel. Kids are going to get sick. It happens. But she was an angel, even though she wasn't feeling 100%. And yeah, I'm trying to stay focused when it comes to my professional life and not obsess about it, or not obsess in a negative way. It's so easy to... I'm not feeling anxiety. I think guilt is a different emotion than anxiety. Because I know now, I'm doing all I can. And sometimes that's even too much. So, y'all, I'm just happy that I get to chill for the most part. I'm excited because this Sunday I am going to be a very special guest on Good Morning Britain's Oscars coverage live from Los Angeles. It'll be me, Mel B, Piers Morgan, and Juliana, whose last name escapes my mind. But I'm excited for that. I've got to figure out what I'm going to wear. I don't know yet. And I'm now excited. I'm an extreme person. When I go big, I go big. So I'm already planning our Memorial Day trip. And we may do another trip in June. I'm shaking my head in disbelief because this is so unlike me. But I love it. I think these trips, these memories are what my kids are going to remember the most, I think. If we just stay here and do the same all the time, then that's kind of boring. My kids are lucky. I'm lucky, which is why I just want to make a lot more money. I want more money. There's nothing wrong to admit that. I want to not worry about money or worrying that I shouldn't have spent this on that or the other. But it's good to be having those thoughts, and it's good to acknowledge that I'm not in a place now where I can have a 4th child, even though I still want that. But it doesn't mean that dream is over, at least not anytime soon. If the universe, if God, if my career blesses me with a TV show, it's really what I would love. It's not what I need. Or you know what? If for whatever reason YouTube or Facebook video explodes and I start making a ton of money on YouTube and or Facebook, then anything is possible. But in my heart, I know I've got so much more love to give, and my kids would love a third sibling. We'll see. You know, the future is bright. The future is what you make of it, but you got to make smart decisions. Going on these trips is a smart decision. Getting back on my healthy game now that I'm back is another smart decision. It's not been easy this week. The eating part is easy, but getting back in the gym grind has been hard because I went 2 weeks off from my hair procedure. Then I went to Big Bear. Then I went to the central part of Cali. But I am back and slowly getting in the groove of things again. And you are part of my groove. Groove is in the heart. You are in my heart. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Share this video. Follow, subscribe. You know what to do. I love ya. Mwah.